housing provider in the upstate New York area, Rochester, New York, and we've been a housing provider for almost 20 years now.
I'm a property manager, property owner. Been here serving in Syracuse for 17 years.
Hi, I'm a landlord from upstate New York. I own a few rental properties in Schenectady and a couple in Gloversville.
We service the lower income and the poorest of our community, and we've been proud to do so for this entire time.
We chose Syracuse because we wanted to see it come back to life.
When I retired last year, I used some of my savings to purchase those properties, and the majority of them were really severely run down and needed a fair amount of repairs, which I hired contractors and gave them jobs in order to do those repairs.
I want you to imagine for a moment being woken up out of a sound sleep. My wife and I had this happen to us. We were in bed, 2 o'clock in the morning. We received a call from the local police department requesting that we come down to our property immediately because there had been a stabbing at the property.
I've never seen 7 vacant, empty houses on this very small street in my entire life.
And even, we went there today and did a walkthrough. That was just outside that mountain of garbage. We went through today and did a walkthrough. I broke down in tears and had to go sit out in the car. I don't even have words to explain the damage that this woman did to that property.
We run down to the property to be told that by a host of police that were on site that the tenant of record had been arrested and that the boyfriend had been taken to the hospital with severe wounds.
This apartment right now that I'm in was totally renovated just 2 years ago. It's been empty for 1 year now. The tenants that I let in destroyed it.
This was a homeless mother with 6 kids. My heart went out to her kids because I'm a sap for kids. It was the biggest, baddest, worst business decision I've ever made in my life. And we will never work with this agency again, ever.
We were left with an apartment full of blood, walls, floors. I could describe it as roughly 2 quarts of blood and an entire pool of blood on the floor. And my wife and I spent the next hour to hour and a half cleaning up what I could only describe as a crime scene.
She caused $28,000 worth of damage by riding over the curb in her car with 2 kids in it, no less. Smashes through the front porch, causes the top deck roof to come down, blows out all the windows on the porch, and she still stays here.
I don't even have words. I'm so discouraged. I would never buy another rental property in New York State, ever, ever, ever.
Why the heck are we doing this? Why are we putting up with this as landlords? Why should I have to put up with this as a housing provider?
I'm 70% uncollected for May 2020. The moratorium may be extended indefinitely.
What we had to do to fix this place, it's probably going to be, probably between $5,000 to $8,000 just to get it. And everything was, everything. I'm talking wiring, plumbing, windows, it was a brand new house.
I wanted to share my concerns with regards to recent legislation that's been proposed, termed the Good Cause Eviction Bill. And the reason why I am extremely concerned with this bill is because it really provides us with very little options to deal with problematic and criminal behavior on the parts of tenants that may be in our properties.
Not being able to ask for a first month, last month, and a security deposit on questionable tenants, and not being able to vet them fully is no good.
I just appreciate being able to vent, it just breaks my heart. I just wanted to help a single mother with 6 kids out, and it backfired so bad. And I'm angry at myself more than anything for being a sucker.
I wanted to say thank you for your time, and I wanted to say I hope that you do the right thing, because, quite frankly, we need you. We need all the legislators to understand that this piece of legislation in and of itself is problematic.
It took a year to get rid of her. They cost me, again, $28,000 for the front porch. They ran into the back porch, that's another $7,000. They did that first. And then they cost the tenant downstairs and them start to interact and cause problems simultaneously. I get a new tenant in, she's still in here. I can't get rid of her.
Like I said, I appreciate just being able to talk about it because it's just, it's got me so depressed. I mean, I just got back from there, so I'm still kind of
I hope you do the right thing. Because at the end of the day, your tenants and my tenants in your community need your help. And this piece of legislation is only going to serve to be more problematic for all involved.
All the landlords I know had a dream. The ones that I'm in touch with, they wanted to renovate and restore Syracuse. Right now, that dream is gone. We have a right to live. We have a right to breathe. We have a right to have shoes on our feet. You're taking my freaking underwear.
I grew up, my mom was a single mother and she was a waitress. We were very poor. And I think that's one of the reasons that my heart went out, to this mom. We didn't meet them. That's not the way that this agency works. But, just her story, it broke my heart. And I saw my own life in this situation. And I thought I could help. So, sorry. It's all right. I'm done.
Thank you for your time, and I hope you do the right thing. Thank you for listening.